Hi, lovies. This is the extended version of the TikTok video. Today, showing that there's towers happening, right? So, feminine energy is showing up as Empress, masculine energy is showing up as King of Swords. They passionately want that relationship with the Empress. Definitely a lot of pent up sexual energy, but they also know it should be something substantial. They're probably stalking social media, definitely. You've caught them at one point in your history, right? And Spirit's just really been putting you through it for a long time now, it feels like. And both you are so guarded because it's been tower after tower, hasn't it? The difference is the feminine energies are getting through it quicker, right? So you probably, and I'm guessing if you're watching, you're the feminine energy, you'll feel this tower and you'll feel your feelings and you allow it to flow through and you move through it because you've been doing the work. They're just starting to do this work of actually sitting with their feelings. And it's what's going to get you to this middle ground, this polarity of or no more polarity, somewhere in the middle. That's how you find happiness, is by having that perceptual shift and not feeling so attached to an outcome. What's happening to them right now within their tower situation? So they thought that the people in their life were the ones that were going to get them to their brightest future. Maybe it's a karmic partner, maybe it's a family member, maybe it's a business partner. I mean, they're all karmic partners, maybe it's romantic. They thought they were aligned with the right people, and they somehow rationalized that you were not the right person. But they're wrong, weren't they? They thought that's who they were supposed to align with, but now they're realizing it's you. They made the wrong choice. They need to get to calmer waters and make some changes in their life, temperance. So they end up in the soul tie union, 1111. You know, some of them don't know it's you yet, but a lot of them, there's two different people, and it's not aware yet that it's you. And then a more seasoned group, that's been going through this longer, where you know now that the masculine actually is aware and it's time for them to do their work. And feminines, it's time for you to just chill the fuck out and realize you have all this abundance in life and it's time for you to live in your power, because they cannot continue to feed off your power to do low vibe shit. You have to be in your space for them being a foolish optimist that they're going to work with these karmic partners to hash it out and come back to you to have total wish fulfillment, okay? And if they don't, they'll just be digging into their addictions and using them to numb, and they'll never, they're going to have to live. I always say they're going to have to live in a van down by the river drinking all day to get away from it, or whatever they're using. If they want to be awake and fully part of society, as they quit their addictions, they're going to know more and more that it's you. And what I'm sensing is they're starting to do that. And they might go back and forth, like quit and then come back, whatever it is, if it's work, if it's drinking, if it's drugs, if it's another partner. But they're starting to, but you have to hold the boundary, because if they remain having access to you at this point, if you're there, what do you need to know about that third party involvement, whether it be romantic, family, or that karmic for them right now? Are they in the picture even? No. No. And trust, Wheel of Fortune came into play. Everything's turning in your favor. They've also gone through a cycle of judgment where they're not speaking with them. They're at odds with them right now. They literally are just focusing on themselves. 9 of Cups. Total wish fulfillment. Everything but the relationship. They know you're a foolish optimist that everything's going to get worked out. So they're just spending time with coworkers, friends, family, and trying to get their shit together, literally, because they know you're the Queen of Cups. You're going to be really emotionally available. They will come racing towards you too. They've been overthinking a little bit, but look at Page of Swords. Expect them to reach out with a message or an email, because you're it. You're literally it for them. Lover's card. They know they love you. Okay. So, and High Priestess, you've been on your spiritual journey, and they know you've had other options, but they're done and you'll never take them back. No, these masculines know you'll always be there. That's kind of the problem, right? So you have to stand in your power enough that you are not going to just fold because they show up saying one nice thing that you like. All right. What's the end outcome going to be? The total outcome here, like how, we don't really get to plan how it plays out, but Queen of Cups. So you're just flowing through life and your emotions. You're feeling things. And they're just going to find you and they're going to reach out and share their adoration for you. They know that you're working all the time. You're working hard. They literally have just been in their feelings. So they're going to be in more of a King of Cups place when they show up. More emotional instead of the tactical Queen of Swords or King of Swords approach. They will have changed their energy as they've come into this divine feminine or divine masculine energy. Because really before that, they're just masculine energy, right? And Two of Wands shows us they're just pining over you. Like literally sitting at home. Okay, it's like these are the grunge tarot cards. So it's like writing love songs and staring at pictures of you on TV with a baseball bat, ruining everything in their house. But like that is the vibe in whatever contemporary singing your praises. So what's the total outcome then with you guys? Four of Pentacles and Three of Swords. It's like you have to have a new beginning after this third party. You're going to have a conversation at some point about the choices they made and how abandoned you felt by it and about the towers that have been happening, okay? And Five of Cups about all the spilled feelings, all the fucked up feelings, but knowing that Two of Cups is still in place, the soul contract. You're going to have a talk about that. That's what comes first. So you'll know they're ready to come back when they're ready. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, twin flames or whatever. It doesn't matter. Like, they never have to have a conversation about the past. You're going to have to. It's gotten fucked up enough that, like, you don't need anything from them, but you just need to hear each other out, and you're going to want to share what's happened, right? And they're going to be able to hold space to do that. They're not going to act like they're too busy with work and they're too busy with everything else. They've had enough pain that they're ready to share too, and they know they've hurt you. And they're gonna need to share. So they're also going through this Nine of Cups mode of just having their whole life together on themselves finally for the first time. But they're manifesting you too. So it's all coming back together. Again, that's why I always say don't fucking text them. You don't need to do anything. You keep building a beautiful life for yourself and staying busy. That's that Nine of Cups. It's so much Nine of Cups energy. And that's why in the original reading, it ends with chill the fuck out. You've got total wish fulfillment coming here. You don't need to do a thing. You just be yourself. Be as much you. And if they are rejecting who you are at your core, then they're not fully cooked yet. Keep them blocked. Keep them at a distance. And don't yell at them. Don't say anything. But it's just like, hey, until you're able to like have a really healing conversation about what's going on, like, just take some space, please. Or I'm going to block you. I'm sure you'll find me when you're able to like maturely talk about this and you're more available for a relationship emotionally or physically if they're with someone else, right? So set your boundary. Don't ask for anything. Don't tell them what they need, what you need. Don't demand. Don't tell them that what they did to you or how they made you feel, because nobody makes you feel a certain way. Just tell them what you're ready for and say I love you enough that I understand I may never hear from you again. That's okay too. But like, I only want to talk to you when you're not sleeping with other people, dating anyone else, and you're ready to talk about what's happened with us and decide maturely together what we're going to do. I don't even need us to end up together. I just want to have a discussion from a healed place. Love you.